So as we finish up our timeline, we finish it with the last words of Jesus, the death of Jesus. In the book of John, chapter 19, verse 28, Jesus knew that his mission was now finished. And to fulfill scripture, he said, I am thirsty. A jar of sour wine was sitting there, so they soaked a sponge in it, put it on a hyssop branch, and held it to his lips. When Jesus had tasted it, he said, It is finished. Then he bowed his head and released his spirit. It is finished. His work was finally done. But at the cost of his own life, so that our new life could just get started. It says darkness was on the earth. It says the temple veil was torn, rocks were split. It is as though all of creation itself shuddered in those moments. We read in the book of Revelation that even all of heaven was silent. It was a moment that was transformational for all of creation. I would say even the universe itself shuddered in those last moments. It was for you and I, so that we could live forever. His death equals our life.
I love that in the book of Hebrews it talks about the sacrifice that is once and for all.
Yeah.
Once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of run those together a lot of times, but it was done once, and it is for us all.
I also love how it says back in John, he says he gave up his spirit. It wasn't taken from him.
Right.
This is something he did. This is something he chose to do, even up to the point of his very last breath. And he did it for us.
Yeah.
That's an awe moment for me.
It's hard to look at that level of love and sacrifice and not be drawn to it.
Right.
I often have heard people say they've rejected the Lord, and I think, no, you've just not seen how much he really loves you. You just need to take a few moments to put yourself at that cross in that day, in those last few moments, and see what he did for you. He gave